Yo, welcome back guys, and in this video I'm going to be playing some Royal Giant, a very fast cycle Royal Giant deck, and this is like a really strong version. I'm sure you guys have seen it a lot, just features the Phoenix with like Skeletons, E-Spirit, and Royal Ghost and whatnot. So give this deck a try if you guys want to push some ladder pretty easily. It's really strong, and yeah, so right here, he's got a wizard coming down the lane, but it's totally fine. Like, if he doesn't support this, I could just go for a Royal Ghost on top, which should be very nice. And yeah, so let's see here. Okay, so he's got a bowler. I'll just go for a fisherman. And he's also got a Inferno Dragon. I'll just go for my Electric Spirit right there. And then he also goes for a tornado, so that's like pretty good for me, I guess, because now he can't like pressure me or whatnot. So yeah, I think right here I could just go for like Skeletons to distract this Inferno Dragon. I could just immediately go for another Royal Giant because I feel like in general I kind of just like outcycle this guy like crazy, so that's why I'm doing this kind of play. And yeah, so he's going to go for his Evo Wizard, which is totally fine here. Hopefully my RG gets at least one shot. It does not, which is pretty unfortunate. I'm just going to go for a log to break the shield of the Wizard, and I could just go for a Royal Ghost right afterwards. So everything should be good to go. And he still needs to defend this Royal Ghost. So, in my opinion, man, like this matchup, I kind of feel like just goes about outcycling the opponent's Inferno Dragons and stuff like that, because it can be a little tricky to break through just because he's got like the freeze, he's got the NATO and stuff like that. And he's also got cannon, which is pretty crazy to me. So I'm going to go for my Electric Spirit, and I'm going to go for an RG. I'm using this method because, like, in hopes for this E-Spirit to actually connect to an Inferno Dragon. Okay, yeah, he just goes for a freeze. This is kind of what I'm talking to you guys about. It's going to be kind of annoying to break through, so, yeah, I'm going to go for a log right here. And he does go for a bowler, pretty interesting bowler in my opinion. Let's see here. Alright, he goes for Tornado. I'm going to go for Phoenix right here, and, let's see here. I kind of want to just go for another Royal Giant immediately. I do get the King activation as well, which is super nice, so, let me see here. That cannon is going to absolutely drop, and then I think I can just go for, like, a lightning on top of this Wizard, because it's like pretty good value in general. So I'm getting a ton of damage now. He cycles his Inferno Dragon, which is super good for me because now I get to outcycle his Inferno Dragon because he played it so late. I'm going to go for my Phoenix right here. I'm going to go for my Royal Ghost, go for my Electric Spirit, and everything should be good to go. I think I could just go for another Royal Giant yet again. So it kind of looks like I'm controlling the tempo of the match pretty easily right here. I'm going to go for a log on top of the Evo Wizard Shield, and that's also like a fantastic lightning that I'll definitely take. And yeah, so let's see here. My RG does get one shot, and it only gets one shot, so I'm going to go for a Fisherman right here. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost plus my Electric Spirit, and everything should be fine. Let me see if he plays like a freeze or something, but it kind of looks like he's not going to, so I could just go for lightning for game. So very easy match. Let's go ahead and jump for the next one. Here is the next match against Haz. I'm going to go for Royal Ghost in the back. See what he wants to do here. Okay, he does go for a Goblin Cage. I'm just going to split my Skeletons because why not? I'm going to go for a log on top of the cage as well, just so it can break a little bit quicker. And maybe my Ghost can get some damage on top of that thing. I'm going to go for a Fisherman in the back. So it kind of looks like it's that Splash Yard deck with like Goblinstein and like Bomber potentially and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm going to go for my Electric Spirit, and never mind, this guy has Royal Recruits. Let's see here. I'm going to go for Skeletons right here. I'm going to go for a Royal Ghost as well, and I might take a little bit of damage, just because like that Ice Wizard is on my tower. But, I should be fine. I don't even know this guy has Evil Cage, dude. I kind of like didn't even pay attention to that. I'm going to go for my Royal Giant, and I'm going to go for a Fisherman, because this guy does have like Evil Cage. I can just overwhelm it. Okay, so it looks like he actually doesn't have Evil Cage. Okay, let me see here. I think right here I can just go for a log, and I also want to see if I can get the King activation from this Firecracker, so let's go ahead and run that up right now. And, perfect, so really good. That's going to help me in general against, like, the Recruit dual lane spam a lot. So that's why I wanted to get that activation for sure. So, let's see here. Okay, he goes for Evo Recruits in the back. I'm just going to go for my Phoenix in the back. And yeah, so let's see here. I think in this scenario, he's not like making a play right now. I'm gonna go for Royal Ghost. Okay, he's got a Prince as well. Okay, he also tried to predict Skeletons right there because he played the Rage kind of like off to the side a little bit, so thankfully he actually didn't hit that. Now my Evo Skeletons are kind of just bailing me out like crazy, and I feel like he doesn't have that much elixir anymore, so he's going to be a fantastic Royal Giant, and my Phoenix does respawn too. So I'm going to go for a log just to finish off that Ice Wizard. And yeah, so let's see. I'll go for a Royal Ghost on top of this Firecracker right there, and everything should be good to go. So all I gotta do is play some really solid defense, and I should be fine. Let's go for Recruits right there, so that's totally fine, dude. I'm just gonna go for my Fisherman, and that RG is actually making really good work of the left-hand side Recruits by taking off the shield and stuff like that. Wow. This guy, he has Balloon, dude, that's actually crazy. I'm just going to quickly cycle back to my next Phoenix and everything should be good to go. I'm also going to cycle a log on top of this Prince so it doesn't get a charge. And I'm going to drop a Royal Ghost on top of this Firecracker and everything should be looking perfect. So overall, like, really solid defense in general. I played it really good. So yeah, you know, that deck was actually like super interesting in general. Like, he just tried to surprise factor me with the Balloon, but it just didn't work out. So that being said, let's go ahead and jump for the next match. Here is the next match, and I got a decent hand, like nothing too crazy. I'll just cycle a log because why not, dude? He's gonna go for goblins. I could just go for my Electric Spear right there, and I can also just like cycle skeletons in the back to get to my Evo Skeletons a bit quicker. So yeah. Alright, he goes for a bomber, dude. Like, honestly, I don't even want to play anything for that thing. Like, I don't want to cycle my Phoenix. I feel like it's just going to be a waste, but he does go for a drill, so I'm going to go for my Phoenix. I'm going to go for my Fisherman just so I don't take too much damage. And yeah, so let's see. He does go for poison. So yeah, this is like just drill with, you know, obviously the poison. He's got Cannoneer, which is going to be a lot more annoying to break through for sure. Because Cannoneer does a pretty good job against the Royal Giants, so yeah, I mean, right here, I could just like also go for my Electric Spear for the Ice Spear. He's going for a Goblin Stein in the back, so at least like in this matchup, it kind of looks like my Lightnings will actually pop off for sure. So I just gotta be on the lookout for that. And yeah, I'm gonna go for Skeletons right here. Maybe try to force like an early ability pop. I'm gonna go for my Phoenix right here on top of the Bomber, just so it doesn't get any type of like counter push. And then he does go for a Cannon. Right here, dude, I'm actually... Yeah, that's like not the greatest ability either, dude. So I'm gonna see if I can actually finesse this guy on the attack right here because he has a really awkward hand. Like, he has no Goblin Stein. He can't just cycle this cannon. So I'm gonna try to like pre-log too. He does go for the goblins. Okay, that's like actually really good. And my Ghost hits the Ice Spear, which is super clutch, bro. So that's going to be a ton of damage for me. He does go for a cannon as well, which doesn't even do much. He also goes for a log, dude. Okay, so I got a ton of damage right there. I don't really know exactly whose matchup this is. Like, I know my Lightning gets a lot of value, but if he plays well, I feel like he can finesse a lot because he's a really fast cycle with the Goblin Stein, so he like 3-card cycle a lot of things. He's also got the Evo Ice Spear too, which is like literally top tier against RG, so I'm gonna go for a Royal Giant right here, and he does go for a Poison, which is totally fine. And there's the Evo Ice Spear, which is like super annoying, but it actually did get a nerf, because yeah, like I actually am playing right now ahead of the new balances, so it only freezes 2 times instead of 3, so yeah. Let's see, I'm just gonna go for Royal Ghost in the back, see what he wants to do here. Let's go for an Evo Drill. Right here, I can just go for a log. I'm gonna go for a Fisherman right here. And I'm gonna go for my Electric Spirits as well. So yeah, this isn't looking like that bad. I'm gonna go for my Royal Giant right here and see what I can do. He does go for another Poison, and this is like where I'm going to get a huge Lightning right here because he has the Bomber, he's got the Cannon, and it doesn't even actually kill the Bomber. But okay, at least my Ghost finishes it off, and my RG is now on the tower for some really big damage, and that should be game. Let's go. That's going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll do more next time.